Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, it's hard to ignore Bellingham, Peter, because he's been compared to so many past England greats. His versatility, the unpredictability, those late runs from deep that make him a great threat. Will he reach those heights? He certainly has all the potential.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Lahm. And it's Thuram. Vieira. Inter Milan controlling the possession in this early phase. Bellingham! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Beckham opts for safety. Maldini makes the interception. Vieira turns back here, probably the best option. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Well, nicely intercepted. Inter Milan have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. And it's Beckham. He's a shot. It's Cristiano! It's bounced back off the post. Platini. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And it's Vieira. Platini is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And he shoots! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Cruyff really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
No, he's just misjudged that one. And that is as far as they're going to go. Thuram. Bellingham. Inter Milan looking to pass their way through. And here's Shevchenko. Bellingham. And here's Messi. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Lofted in. Vieira. Bellingham. Cruyff. The counter-attack is on here for Inter. It's Bellingham. And it's Michel Platini. Picked out, shot, surely! Goal, Inter!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Shevchenko. Bellingham. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Bellingham. Good, strong midfield running here. Nicely weighted. Takes a shot! Oh, taken with style. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, They say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And that's it. That was always inevitable.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like...
And the shot! There it is! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Inter Milan get themselves into the lead. Inter Milan finding their passes. Vieira. Cristiano Ronaldo.
This is the time you need that pace.
Nesta cuts it out. Bellingham is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And here's Shevchenko. Shevchenko! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. So the team's still separated by one goal, but it should be very different. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Inter Milan head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. And we're underway again. And he's being shifted off it. And it's Michel Platini. Platini unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Nesta promptly onto that, and that is that. Cruyff. Vieira. That's a lovely, neat pass. Looking for a runner. Vieira. For Nesta. Bellingham. Vieira. Passing is crisp and sharp. Shevchenko. And the pass is intercepted.
Well, Peter, just see...
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Maldini. And it's Maldini. Vieira can see things others simply cannot. Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nice defending, it's got the job done. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And the shot! Oh, it rattles the bar. Chance again? No.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
We have got changes here, for both sides in fact.
El dorsal 9. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 5. Ronaldinho.
Inter Milan, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And here's Shevchenko.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Now it's Rui Costa. Shot a goal! And that was probably asking just too much.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And this is Messi. Oh, nice touch. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. He's in plenty of space here. Messi gets flagged offside. That has not gone well. Now it's Rui Costa. He's going for goal! Oh my word, that is quite something! That is a gem! An absolute gem! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Inter Milan take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Shevchenko. No way through. Shevchenko! And he's really put himself on the line here. Inter Milan with the corner. They're first. Messi goes short. And he's in on chance for a shot! And that would have won it.
Rui Costa really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Zico. Rummenigge. That's a good ball. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Ronaldinho. Now Yaya Toure. Yeah, pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, good read. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And it's Shevchenko. Rummenigge. And it's made its way to him. Ronaldo chasing after it. So that's it. It is all over. Inter Milan can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency. Shevchenko. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
So Sergi Jim, a member of that Catalan dream team of the 1990s, and a man who played in the same position as you, of course. So what can you tell us about him?
Dependable, he's driven, and he's got the medals to prove it. You don't play at that level for all those years without being a little bit special.
That is clear.
Messi. Vieira concedes a free kick for that.
And here's Platini, tries to play it through.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Oh, can he get onto this? So what can they make of this? And this is Pele.
And this is Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo!
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Keeper's dealt with that.
Vieira. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
That pass has been well intercepted. Inter Milan yet to have an attempt on goal.
Rui Costa
Plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Lovely, now then.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nicely worked. Lam.
Nicely aimed pass. Pele. Great vision. He's through here. Maldini gets over and intercepts. Madrid look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Now there's a fine big chance! There it is! There is the breakthrough! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Madrid have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's played it back.
And it's Rui Costa.
Rui Costa going face-to-face with his great rival. And claimed it back swiftly. Now it's Bellingham. It's a searching pass.
That looks a cracking ball.
Inter certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Might be danger here. Platini purring.
And the shots! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Platini clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Lahm plays it short. Backward it goes. That is a brilliant interception. Nesta has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Iniesta.
And here's Messi.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Rui Costa.
It's Rui Costa!
Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Inter really can be very happy with the way they're going about things.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 9.
So off we go once more.
El dorsal 19.
Inter can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And here's Messi.
Looking to play him in.
He's had a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Oh, such a clever touch. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Oh, that's clever.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Vieira. Platini.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now who's going to be first to this? Messi.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Rui Costa. Oh, it's a great...
And the shot!
And the keeper couldn't hold it.
No mistake! They have come roaring back!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up, I think.
Just the goalkeeper's try! Oh, that was no routine save.
Cruyff really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way.
Good read, needed to be.
Rui Costa. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Rui Costa is always scanning the pitch for targets. Messi.
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Good running, strong and purposeful. That is a great pick out.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Oh, that's superb. Bellingham.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That's good vision. Bellingham. And that's a... It's Iniesta! Oh, good effort. He got plenty on that.
Iniesta brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
Both sides then
22,
taking this chance
el
to
dorsal
turn to their
18,
benches.
Iniesta. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 8, Beckham.
75
el
minutes
dorsal
played.
5, Ronaldinho.
Lahm.
Cambio de jugadores.
Rummenigge. Now it's Messi. Van Dijk is there and he can get that clear.
Inter clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
That's beautifully weighted. Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising. Chance for a shot! And how good was that? That is a gem! An absolute gem! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Inter Milan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Beckham. Madrid are looking to break at pace. Pelé, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Mateus! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And the lead is extended still further. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Inter Milan. Oh, what has happened here? And that is as far as it goes. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done.